I don't think I have an accent. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't really. I don't know. But let's play this intro and then we're gonna start the show.
Warning. Tonight's forecast is a total blackout.
You know what that means, baby.
It's the blackout with DJ Bandana Black.
Yeah, it's your boy Taj, man. I want to give a big shout out to my brother, my guy, DJ Bandana Black, the Black Eye Buffalo Stand Up, God Squad, Free Dick Wolf, Layo.
What's good, Buffalo? This your boy Uncle Murder from Brooklyn, East New York. And you already know I'm rocking with the homie DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, the Blackout.
This the king of Philly, Gilly the Kid, and kings only rock out with kings, so you know I'm rocking out with my man DJ Bandana Black, a.k.a. Mr. I Am Buffalo. Huh?
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Spills, and you are now tuned into The Blackout, hosted by DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. You already know we got love for you. Westside stand up.
DJ Bandana.
All right, we're officially starting the show. 716-235-1016, 716-235-1016. It's the Blackout. If you do want to call in, just holler at me. If you want to call in, do some shout-outs. If you want to call in, talk about your day. Or if you want to jump in on the topics that we are going to talk about tonight. This live is not going to be too long, honestly, because I don't know. I'm just not feeling it tonight, but we're going to get through the show. 716-235-1016, but I do have two topics that I do want to talk about, but if you guys have any topics or anything too, you can type it in the chat or you can hit the line, 716-235-1016. And the first thing that I want to talk about, right? So I don't know how many of you guys seen the situation going on with Sauce Waka and Lil Uzi Vert. So basically, long story short, for you guys who don't know who these are rappers. You got to know who Lil Uzi Vert is. But as far as Sauce Waka, he's an artist also too. I believe he's from, I don't want to say Houston. I believe he's from Texas. I'm not really sure. I believe he's from Texas. But a while back, maybe about a couple months ago, he got a diamond put in his face, right? So he got a diamond put, like a little teardrop diamond right there. I believe it's like $1 million diamond or a $500,000 diamond, literally in his face. Like, I don't understand why people do that. Like I said, I'm not from Texas or anywhere else like that too. I know where I'm from in Buffalo, New York. You put something valuable on your face, you basically putting something valuable on your head. But he did that, and in the video when he was Sauce Waka music is definitely dope too, but when he did that, he did a video. He was saying like, "Yo, who gonna copy off me? What you gonna put a diamond in your chin? What you gonna put a diamond in your face? What you gonna put a big diamond on your head?" And what happened? Lil Uzi Vert puts a big diamond allegedly in the middle of his head. So it's supposed to be worth $24 million. You know how bad that got to feel though to spend $500,000 or $1 million putting a diamond like on your face? And then somebody literally right after you put a $24 million in the middle of their head. Even though I just want to say up front, I don't believe that diamond is $24 million. I just don't. I don't see that happening. Not saying that Lil Uzi Vert probably could afford over that amount of time a $24 million diamond in his head, but that wouldn't leave him a lot of spending money after it. I'm not counting another man's pockets. I'm just saying it wouldn't leave him a lot of spending money after it, putting that type of diamond in your head. But I just want to say this about that situation. And I want to ask you guys, who won in that situation? So yes, Lil Uzi Vert diamond may be worth $24 million and Sauce Waka diamond may be worth $500,000 or $1 million. Whoever's calling in right now, just give me a couple minutes. I just want to say this and I'm gonna answer some calls. But it may be worth that. So does Lil Uzi Vert win because his diamond is worth more, or does Sauce Waka win because he did it first? Well, one of the first people to do it. He basically did it first and during these ages, during this time, whatever. So who wins in this situation? Honestly, I think it's a bad idea only because just realistically speaking, we're talking about young black males in the rap game. Somebody's going to try to get that diamond, whether it's real or fake, whether it's worth $500,000 or whether it's cubic zirconian, whether it's the Swarovski diamond or whatever it's called. Somebody going to eventually try to get that diamond. And it's not going to be like one of them type of situations where like the Mission Impossible, where it's like these diamond heist people where they come in from the ceiling and do that. No, it's gonna be a little Tone, a little Ray in them from down the block who you wasn't feeding, who gonna come up with a little rusty 38 and wind up either getting clapped or going to jail, even if they get away with it. Because unfortunately, if somebody does try to get one of those diamonds out of their face, most people don't know where to go to sell it. Like they're gonna go to the local corner store and buy a mask, bare face, with a baby mother debit card, which is tracing it back to them, and they're gonna get caught. Even if they don't get caught, then once they get the diamond, like where can you take a $24 million diamond? Like the average person that's from the hood is gonna take that $24 million diamond and go to the local pawn shop and try to pawn it, and either get walked for it or get locked up because they're gonna call the police. So I think it's a lose-lose situation. I understand like when you making money, you want to do different things and stuff like that too. But during these times where it's like, it's hard for everybody. Like people losing their jobs because of the whole Corona thing, it's budget cuts, all types of stuff. Like for you to do that, and I'm not speaking anything bad about it. Like if that's what you want to do, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But you got to accept. I always say you got to accept both sides. You got to accept what comes with it. And like right now, yeah, you may be around your crew. Little Uzi Vert is from Philly, so I'm pretty sure. He has some. I'm not even gonna say I'm pretty sure. I know for certain he has some people that's official that's around him. But once that show money starts slowing up and those streaming money starts slowing up and people not eating like they eaten before, it might not be somebody directly in your circles, but it's gonna be somebody that's in your circle who told their man or told their cousin who told somebody else who going, like I said, come up with that Rusty 38 and try to get that diamond out of your head. Like, and they're not gonna be on some Mission Impossible where they got the little lasers and perfectly cut it out of your head. No, they're gonna put the 38 to you and try to rip that drink out of your head. So I think it's I just think it's a bad idea. But I want to hear from you guys. How do y'all feel about that? Like, do you think that Lil Uzi Vert wins because his diamond is allegedly worth $24 million that he put in the middle of his head, or does Sauce Waka win because he was one of the first people to do it and trendsetter? Me personally, if we're looking at it from that aspect, I would say I would have to give it to Sauce Waka because honestly, I haven't seen anybody do that prior to him. Like I said, I don't agree with doing it, but if he did do it, he's one of the first that I've seen do it. So I'd have to give him that respect for being one of the first people that actually did that. I mean, I hope both of them are safe. I hope they like. What if you got to go to the? I don't know. What if you got to put a hat on or something like that too? Like you're gonna forget that big ass diamond is in the middle of your head. Like say you fresh out of the shower, you dry yourself off, you forget that it's there. You try to just dry your head off. Next thing you know, you done rip the diamond out of your head and you're bleeding profusely. And also, I know I've been saying the word profusely for months. I still haven't Googled to find out what the word profusely means or if I'm actually saying it right, but we're going to still use it because who cares whether it's right or wrong? It's the Blackout DJ Bandana Black. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about with the Sauce Waka thing. I'm going to read a couple comments and then we're going to move on to the next topic. City King 9 says on the song Mission Accomplished. Honestly, I haven't heard it yet. I'm from Dallas, Texas. They say we got an accent. They tripping. No, people in Texas definitely got an accent. I don't think we got an accent up here, but y'all definitely got an accent. Shout out Knock Knock, what's good? Just dropped new music. Knock G, all platforms. Okay, cool. Sauce Waka Fire, Flint, Michigan. Heavy shouts out Flint, Michigan. Yeah, I just saw something about that. Sauce Waka is from Houston. I believe he is from Houston. I know he's from Texas, but I believe he is from Houston. A lot of people get mad when you say like, "Yo, he from Fort Worth, Texas, not Houston, Texas." Like, it's all Texas to us, but I understand the differences between things there. So my bad if I'm saying the wrong city that you from. That diamond isn't worth. City King 9 says that diamond isn't worth $24 million. Honestly, I don't know because I've seen people do some foolish things, and if he's been paying on it for about 5-10 years. It might, I don't know. He might have got a discount because he bought a lot of jewelry and stuff. But me personally, I don't think anybody is putting a $24 million diamond. I don't care if you're a billionaire. I don't think anybody's putting an official $24 million diamond in their head. And if you are, like I said, if you put a $24 million in your head, you basically putting a $24 million diamond on your head. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they're going to violently snatch it out of his dome. Exactly. Profusely, they're going to rip that diamond out his head like Thanos. That's the first thing I thought about. Shouts out to Amber Considine. Donnie Grams is fire. He need more shine. Buffalo need to support him. He next up. Definitely. I'm doing my part. I'm doing as much as I can for the homie. But make sure y'all check out Donnie. We got a lot of talent in Buffalo. Like upstate New York, 716 New York. A lot of dope talent, especially, like I said, not just because I'm from the east side of Buffalo, not just because I'm from Central Park, but we got some legends when it comes to this music thing. A lot of people doing a lot of dope music. Everybody from John Boy, one of the first people to go viral with the music. Superstar Bug, rest in peace, D Black. Shout out to the whole EMG, the whole Beamer gang, all those guys. There's a lot of artists. G Wills, Donnie Grams, like I said. Y'all don't know Day Day, but Day Day is super dope too. Y'all probably haven't heard a lot from Day Day lately too, but Day Day is super dope too. A lot of dope artists from Buffalo, New York, upstate New York. Let me see. Donnie Grams is fire. You're the true fam. Dayton on here repping. Shout out Ace Boogie. Ace Boogie was good. I appreciate that. Shout out to whole Dayton. I believe Dayton is Ohio. Yeah, I believe Dayton is Ohio. So shout out to them. Yeah, he's from Houston. I live in Houston. Okay, he is from Houston. I was right. All right, cool. Shout out to the homie Gifted. Salute Bandana Black fam. Salute to Gifted too. Yo, I got something. I ain't even gonna say nothing about it too, but make sure y'all paying attention to Gifted too. Low Life Legend says Rick James. I'm a little bit younger, so I don't really know the whole history of like Rick James and stuff like that too. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story before we get into the next topic. Shout out to my man Dirty O and them out there in the falls with the No Gimmicks podcast too. I just hosted their mixtape, the No Gimmicks mixtape, hosted by yours truly, DJ Bandana Black. Well, they had me as a guest on their podcast, and I don't know how we got on the subject, but I told them a story about how y'all gonna judge. I gotta pour a drink. Hold on. I definitely got to pour a drink before I say this because I know y'all gonna judge me when I say this, but this is the honest to God truth. I put this on my life, on everything, my daughter, everything I love. This is a true story that I'm about to tell y'all. Right. So one day I was at the radio station. Rest in peace, Mike Chaz. I was at the radio station, right? And somebody had called in, and Mike Chaz was like, "Yo, rest in peace, Rick James." Da da da. He's like, "Yo, Black, we got to talk about it, whatever like that too." So, long story short. I didn't know that Rick James was an actual real person, that he was an actual artist. I didn't even know he was from Buffalo. I thought that Rick James was just a character from the Chappelle Show. I'm rich, bitch. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I literally was watching the Chappelle Show, and I thought Rick James was just the guy from the Chappelle Show. So when they were saying rest in peace to Rick James, and I'm from Buffalo. I am Buffalo. You see the sign right there. You probably can't see it because of the comments, but it says I am Buffalo. But I am Buffalo. And I didn't know that Rick James was, I'm embarrassed. I'm not even embarrassed to say this because it's the truth, but I didn't know that he's from Buffalo. I didn't know he was a big time artist and any of that. Like when they said rest in peace, Rick James, I was like, oh, you mean the guy from the Chappelle Show? They was like, yeah, but Rick James. I'm like, yeah, Rick James from the Chappelle Show. I'm rich, bitch, with the dreads and all that too. They was like, yeah, but Rick James. I'm like, yeah, Rick James from the Chappelle Show. And then they broke it down to me that he's not Rick James from the Chappelle Show. He's Rick James from Rick James in Buffalo, New York. So that was an embarrassing story that I can share with you guys and admit that I had no idea who Rick James was. I knew who Rick James was. I just thought he was a character on the Chappelle Show until after he died that I learned the history of Rick James and all that stuff too. Some of my people and some of my family knew his family and stuff like that too. I learned that after the fact. Let me get to some of these comments. Any artist trying to network, tap in. Knock 365 on Instagram. Okay, dope. Yeah, this is the community where you can do that. I'm not one of them people who on YouTube. A lot of other YouTubers, when you get in the comments and start promoting your own thing, they're like, oh no, kick him out of here. You can't do that. Da-da. It's all fam. If you took the time out of your day to watch my show, to watch my videos, to donate, to support the channel, we all fam. I want to see everybody win. City King 9 says Rick James is a worldwide legend, straight out of Buffalo. It's crazy. I know that now. I didn't know that then, but shouts out to him. And that's a true story. City King 9 says Westside Gun didn't know that he was from Buffalo either. That's crazy. It's crazy that we didn't know. I mean, because honestly, like, he didn't really rep it. I never heard anything of Rick James saying I'm from Buffalo or I am Buffalo or anything like that too. I didn't know. Elaine says Rick James did nothing for our city. That's why you don't know him. Shaking my head. He only got people high. Like I said, I only knew him from the Chappelle Show. But I guess he's a legendary person also from Buffalo. So he's in the books also too. Rick James. I heard, not Stevie Wonder. What's the other? I heard Brian McKnight was from Buffalo too. I don't know. Maybe like a lot of times when people say they're from Buffalo, they don't actually be from the city of Buffalo. They be from like Orchard Park or like Cheektowaga or Amherst. There's nothing wrong with being from there, but that's not actually the city of Buffalo. Even the Buffalo Bills, like the Buffalo Bills should change their name to the Orchard Park Bills because they don't live in Buffalo. They don't play in Buffalo. They have absolutely nothing to do with Buffalo, but we still claim it as the Buffalo Bills, but it's not in the actual city of Buffalo. I know a lot of people that's probably watching the show probably think, oh, yo, man, they're Black, you bugging. Like the Buffalo Bills is Buffalo Bills. Yeah, but they don't play in Buffalo. They don't live in Buffalo. They have absolutely nothing to do with the actual city of Buffalo. But it's all the same thing at the end of the day on my end. Rick James was a real life industry bad boy. Yeah, I heard, like I said, I researched them after the fact, learned about them after the fact. Also, whoever called in before, you can call in now. I know I opened the phone lines, but I was trying to, like, I got a short memory. I got a short memory unless it has something to do with like money or somebody I love. If somebody I love or money, like family or something like that, I pretty much have like 20/20 vision when it comes to memory, even though I know that I don't really go with the memory thing, but my memory is good unless it has something to do with money or like my family or somebody I love. But yeah, that's how you know how bad my memory is. I forgot why I even just said that. But the next topic that I want to talk about, right? And A lot of you guys are going to disagree with me. A lot of you guys are going to agree with me. But you know what? Let's take a quick intermission because it's just hot as hell. I got to take off this hat and this hoodie because it's hot as hell right now. But let's play a joint, and then we can go to we can finish the next topic because this is something important that I do want to talk about. Let me see. Where is it at? Music videos. Hang on 1 second. I just want to throw something on real quick so I can actually take this hoodie and stuff off. Hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? You know what? Since we on the same, hang on 1 second. I'm just trying to pull it up. But since we already on the same lane, we're just gonna keep it the same lane. Where is the action? Let me go here, long. All right, cool. Hang on. I got to take this hoodie and stuff off because I'm just sweating under this joint. But we're going to play this, and then we'll get into the topic. Shout out to the homie Donnie Grams. This is called Hustle.
Young nigga hustle like a motherfucker. They watch the young nigga hustle like a motherfucker. From the bottom, had to hustle like a motherfucker. How I got it, had to hustle like a motherfucker. When you lit, never looking for clout, the shit'll find you. The ones you never doubt and they loyalty probably lying you. You can't kick a man while he down, but they'll try to. I never hesitate on the drills when it was time to. My loyalty's a gift and a curse, could be the death of me. It's obvious that money bring power until you rest in peace. Jealousy's an envious trait, sometimes it come with smile. Same hand that pounds you, the same hand that may gun you down. It's realer when there's family involved, cause everybody eat. Coming from a place where oven usually provide the heat. The whole game changed, no niggas posted at corner store. Some sell gas, couple niggas are selling it raw. I was in the trap fiend stuffing the rolls with a chore. 30 minutes later I was cuffing the court of the law. Niggas only talk, they never hustle to get it. They be capping, the headshot leave blood on their face. Young nigga hustle like a motherfucker. They watch the young nigga hustle like a motherfucker. From the bottom, had to hustle like a motherfucker. How I got it, had to hustle like a motherfucker.
All right, I'm back.
When you real, being loyal's a given. I never got it. Half my life I had to bid in the prison with the forgottens. Your brother, babe, father, your cousin, son of your kinfolk. And even when you have it, you ain't sin though. I never was the one for taking pictures, niggas schizo. Cause in the flash, I watched them niggas flip, bro. Never won the trip though. Got me on my shit, filler walls be closing. I had scars, tats covered, it was hard to show it. Always pray before I dig in my food. Grab my gloves before I pick up my tool. Twist a blunt just to switch up the mood. These niggas talking, I don't pay attention. So say my
Yeah, this Donnie Grams too. It's called Hustle.
As a youngin' used to play the benches. Before I shot, I gave great assistance. Learn the game just to play the system. Keep a hammer, but proceed with caution.
Shout out Warner too. Welcome home.
Man, a young nigga
Hustle like a
motherfucker. They watch the young nigga
hustle like a.
motherfucker. From the bottom, had to hustle like a motherfucker. How I got it, had to hustle like a motherfucker.
716-235-1016, 716-235-1016. That right there is Donnie Grams. It's called Hustle. And yes, I had a little, you know what's crazy? That white hoodie got mad lint and stuff on my shirt. Don't nobody screenshot and do a funny video about me because I got lint on my shirt. I'm just saying. But the next topic that I want to talk about, we about to get into the next topic also. And I got some new equipment coming tomorrow too. That should help make the streaming, helps make the show a little bit better. Also, too, for you guys who didn't catch the show the other day, we stream live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at midnight. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at midnight. So if you want to set a reminder in your phone, little notification so you can remember to tune into the show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at midnight. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to be streaming, but it's going to be video games only. So we're going to be streaming video games on Tuesdays and Thursdays, not on this channel, but on the Twitch channel and on the Bandana Fam YouTube channel and on the Facebook gaming channel too. I just want to put that out there. So if you guys happen to tune into the show on a Tuesday or Thursday night, you're like, yo, why is he playing random video games? It's because we're only doing the Blackout show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until I can work out a better situation. Because I would like to do it Monday through Friday, but honestly, just being honest with you guys, like I said, I feel like you guys are fam right now. So I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. The reason why we're not doing the show Monday through Friday is because I have a family, I have a life, I have a whole full-time job, a career, a bunch of other stuff outside of YouTube. And these lives, how do I say it? When I do these live videos, I actually lose money by doing these live videos, honestly. It's hard to explain, but I lose money by doing these live videos. But I still want to do the show because I appreciate you guys checking it out. So instead of just totally canceling the Blackout, I figure we at least start off with doing it 3 times a week. And then I'm going to incorporate a couple things into the show that hopefully should make it to where we can go back to doing it Monday through Friday. But so for now on, it's going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at midnight. And then we'll do the Tuesdays and Thursdays gaming. And the gaming thing is not guaranteed. So some Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I'm tired, like I said, I got a lot going on. It might not happen. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you can pretty much count your last dollar at midnight. We will be doing the show. Let me get to some of these comments real quick. Rick James was a real life industry bad boy. I think the industry used Rick James. He gave a lot of his talent material away. I don't really know enough about Rick James to really confirm that. I honestly, I just don't know. He actually was Prince's competition. I believe that. Eddie Murphy got him most of his money after they used him. That's crazy. Low Life Legend says CP. Yeah, definitely. Shouts out to the whole hood, the whole Central Park, the whole east side of Buffalo. Shout out to the whole Buffalo, the whole 716. That's understandable. We appreciate you. Write it off, bro. KS, that sounds really good as writing it off. It don't work that way. Remember when Jay-Z was saying like that's not a thing, like you just write it off, that's not a thing? I can honestly say that's not a thing because I'm not a big YouTuber, right? I can't if I quit my job and only like depended on me doing this YouTube channel, I'd probably be robbing people and selling Reggie on the side because it definitely doesn't pay that much. But when I did my taxes last year, they told me basically I had to pay them $6,000. Like when I did my taxes, they listen, you did this on YouTube, you got to pay us $6,000. And I understand that I do my thing, whatever like that too, but I ain't had 6,000 cash just to get to them. So when I do, it's a lot that goes into it. That write-off thing, it don't work that easy. Like you can write off certain stuff. Like right now, I'm actually in the home office, so I can write off that part of my house is used as my home office, or I had to buy this shirt to do the stream to look good for camera, or whatever else like that too. But it doesn't take that much away what you actually have to pay. And I'm not even worried about what you got to pay because that's to the end of the year. Like I said, I have a job. I have other things that I do. Besides this, I'm actually a real DJ in real life. But because of Corona, a lot of things are shut down. So I haven't been able to DJ. Like since the Corona happened, I've probably done 2 events. So I went from doing 2 events in the last like 7 months to probably turning down 2-3 events a month because it wasn't just is it conclusive or it wasn't beneficial to what I was doing. And I know you guys probably don't want to hear this, but I like to be transparent with you guys. I'm not one of them guys on YouTube who just doing things for views or doing things for money. But I want to be honest with you guys. Like I said, that's the reason why we're not able to do it every day because I have a lot going on. Like literally, when we do this show at midnight, I'm literally just getting home from work. Like literally, like within 20 minutes of the show starting, I'm literally just getting home from work. From being up all day, working all day, and I have a stressful job sometimes. And just I got kids, all types of stuff. I'm speaking of that too. Happy birthday to Nairi too. Happy birthday to Nairi. We actually, what time is it? 12:32. All right, so I'm gonna give it probably about another 10 minutes on the show. But that's the reason why. The other topic that I did want to talk about is T.I. and Tiny situation. So I don't know how to be politically correct. All I know how to be is to be honest. And whether you agree with it, you agree with it. If you don't, you don't. But the good thing about this channel and the Bandana fam is that we can agree, we can disagree, but we all have a mutual respect for each other. We at least hear each other out. So shout out Auntie Barbara. She's due any day now. She's been pregnant for about 17 and a half months, but shout out Auntie Barbara. Early congratulations. But the T.I. and Tiny situation, for you guys don't know what's going on with T.I. and Tiny, basically, allegedly, they're being accused of taking advantage of some females. Maybe there was some drugs and alcohol involved and different things like that. I don't think they said any of them was actually underage. But they said they were taken advantage of. I think they might have said something about some underage girls, something like that too. I'm not really sure, but in this type of situation, right? And I said I'm a realist person. I try to be fair on both sides. Try to look at every situation on both ends of the spectrum. I don't think that T.I. and Tiny show should be canceled. Their show is actually canceled right now. Basically, they stopped the production of the show. What is it, Family Hustle or The Hustle, whatever it's called, because of these allegations. And I don't think that it's fair that they cancel their show, right? Because say they cancel their show, right? And 6 months down the line, we find out that none of this is true. People was doing this for clout. People was doing this for money. I'm just saying, I don't know whether they did it or not. But let's just say, because a lot of times it is that way where people are doing things just because it's the cool thing to do. 6 months from now, they're not going to be able to recoup all of the money that they lost in the last 6 months, let alone the fact that even if they're proven innocent, there's still going to be people who don't rock with them or don't support them because of these allegations. I think until you're actually found guilty, until there's actually proof or something that you actually did something, you got to play it both ways. Because, like, say, for example, if I said my female teacher touched me 10 years ago, y'all not going to cancel whatever she got going on. First of all, you're going to look at me like I'm a sucker because I'm a man saying that a female touched me or whatever. But I think that you got to give people the benefit of the doubt, especially with social media and everything that's going on right now. Like, a lot of times, stuff is just simply not true. And I'm not saying that it's not true, even to go back on the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation. Like, I think that there's more to that situation. That's why I never really judged it either way. I didn't say Megan Thee Stallion was lying. I didn't say that Tory Lanez was lying. Until he's proven guilty, until I see something that shows that he's guilty, I can't judge it either way. And I think sometimes we we jump the gun and convict somebody and say that they're guilty before we actually even know. Like, in America, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. And I think that they're messing with T.I.'s livelihood, his money, his family, all types of stuff. And like I said, at the end of the day, we don't know. So if you get in the comments saying, oh, you wrong, he did this, he did that, unless you were physically there and you seen it, you're wrong also. Well, not also, because I'm not even saying that I'm right. I'm just saying I don't know. So I'm not going to judge it either way. But I want to hear from you guys on that topic also, too. Yeah, Bandana is a real-life established DJ, not a YouTuber claiming to be a DJ. I appreciate that, City King. Honestly, I say that all the time. I'm not one of these people who hopped on the platform and put a DJ in front of my name. I do this in real life. I appreciate that. Auntie Barbara says, go to hell. As soon as I drop, I'm guest starring on the show. We're going to turn up. Definitely. Shout out to Cavelli 716, man. I appreciate you. Boo-hoo, they got enough money. They can take a 6-month hit. I know that you're joking, but seriously, it's like saying, like, say for me, for example, right? Say if I get suspended off of YouTube for a month. Now you probably say, you got a job. YouTube is not really nothing. Like, you got a job. You can support your family. Yeah, I could. Without YouTube, I could fully support my family, do what I need to do. But have I invested thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into doing this? Do I depend on YouTube revenue to? I didn't. Honestly, I can't even pay by, like, I'm going to keep it G with you. I'm going to tell you, like, I don't know if it's against YouTube regulations that I show you this, so I'm not going to say it because they probably can't see it, but I'm going to show you guys what I actually, what my YouTube check is. For amount of videos and stuff that I do, oh, you know what? It's not even registered yet, but I couldn't pay my phone bill off of YouTube. Honestly, right now I couldn't pay my phone bill off of YouTube. So to say, yeah, they're millionaires, whatever, so that too. When you're a millionaire, you have millionaire problems. Like, we're regular people, so we have regular people problems. Like, we can't technically say that because they're a millionaire, they're not going to miss the money. That money might not even for them. They have employees, they have people they have to pay. They have people like me who know how to do video editing and stuff like that too, who's depending on that money for that show, who had absolutely nothing to do with any of that. Now they out of a job. Now they out of money. Now they can't feed their family. So I look at things as a whole. I understand that you was joking. I'm just saying. I don't get in rich people business. All I do know is MF's grown. Ain't nobody forcing nobody to do nothing. Honestly, that was my take on the situation also too, because if you willingly go to a show, you willingly sneak backstage, you willingly take alcohol and drugs. Not saying that anything should happen to you. Nobody should force themselves on you. Nobody should make you do anything that you don't want to do. But if you drunk and high and I'm drunk and high and we willingly do something and then you wake up and realize that I don't want to be with you and you just say, oh, I didn't agree to this, then that's wrong because you agreed with it during that time or during that moment. But it's a touchy situation. Like nobody should be taken advantage of, whether it's male or female. But on the flip side of that, you shouldn't willingly do something and then regret it the next day and then make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. And a lot of times that happened. Not so much as far as like males saying that happened as far as females doing it, because honestly, guys just not going to admit it. I wouldn't admit it either. Like if you drug me, get me drunk and something happened, I'm not admitting it either. But for women, a lot of times they feel comfortable admitting it, or sometimes it comes out. That diamond is probably 4 million tops. I don't think it's real. Honestly, I'm not. No offense, I don't think it's real. Most of the girls that are saying to T.I. and Tiny did something to them were working girls and admitted to getting paid by them. Exactly. So exactly, like and like I said, I don't really want to stay too heavy on this topic because, like I said, a lot of people, some people were went through traumatic situations. Some people were had things done to them that was out of their control. And those people, I mean, my heart goes out to them, praise to them, but to the people that's using it as a come up or using it as a way for clout, I don't respect that. So I think that the same way that T.I. show got canceled or T.I. show got postponed or taken off and that he's going to lose money for the next however long it takes for the truth to come out in the situation, if the truth comes out that he didn't do this, that he is innocent, then I think the people, the women that are accusing him of this, they should be out of work. They should be taken up on charges. They should go to jail because he would go to jail if it was found that it was true. I think they should be fair across the board, not because he's a millionaire that, oh, he can afford it. He can afford to take a year off of getting paid. No, if you accuse somebody of doing something they didn't do, then they should take your little Stimmy. They should take your little Reggie. They should take your little Lima Rita and your bundles and all that stuff. I'm just that type of person. I feel that it should be fair across the board, no matter who you are or what the situation is. T.I. got a song called "You Know What It Is." That's not funny, but that's not funny. I get what you're saying, though. That's messed up. Then stay at home and don't use drugs. Simple. These girls be going hard to get backstage, like you said, and don't be ready for that life that these famous rappers live. And honestly, I can contest it. Like I said, I've DJed a lot of concerts. I've been at a lot of shows backstage, some of that too. Like literally, like a lot of females be willing to do anything to get backstage and do whatever when you could have just paid $40 and got backstage. Like it's just, I don't know. I don't believe none of them at the end of the day, they were paid. So they had their way with them. That's what they were paid for. They accept it. Like I said, at the end of the day, I can't say whether they're innocent or guilty. So I can't really say whether they deserved it or not. That's it. Nobody, let me just make this straight. Nobody deserves that in any situation. But if you willingly do something, my point is, if you willingly do something and then you regret it after the fact, you can't just all of a sudden say, I got taken advantage of. Just like with, speaking of the Buffalo Bills, a lot of the Buffalo Bills have ran through a lot of the women that's in our city. But after the fact, when they don't get a call back or they just another victim on a hit list, and they want to make it seem like it either just didn't happen or they were taken advantage of. And I don't think that's fair. I'm hitting somebody with a twisted T if they think they're going to take advantage of me. Simple. That's definitely a Buffalo mentality. But yeah, that's the things that I want to talk about tonight. That pretty much does it for me for the show. We almost hitting that hour mark. Like I said, I don't want to just drag it on and be on here for an hour, 2 hours, whatever that too. Kind of want to just kick with the Bandana fam and go through the topics. Let me just check and see whether we have any calls or any messages or anything. Hang on 1 second. We did have I can't even pull it up right now, but we did have somebody did donate to the Cash App a few days ago. Somebody did donate to the Cash App. I'll shout you out on the video. What's today? Friday. It'll be Monday, unless you're watching the podcast tomorrow. But I'll shout you out Monday. Like I said, I try to shout out everybody who do donate to the channel because I appreciate the support. And it does go a long way. But unfortunately, I can't pull it up right now. But shout out to whoever did donate to the Cash App, and I will make sure that I shout you out Monday. Besides that, y'all be safe. Live life to the fullest. Remember, life is what you make it, so make it. DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. Mr. # I am Buffalo.
DJ Bandana.
And we out.